Yo, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. It's 4:35 p.m. Pacific time. It's October 18th, 2025. Let's begin. Republicans most silent of Trump on No King's Day. Republican voices were mostly silent as No King's rallies and marches against Trump administration policies unfurled on Saturday. Many in the spirit of a street party that countered the Hate America depiction advanced by senior members of the party. Instead of provocation, there were huge banners with "We the People" references to the US Constitution and protesters wearing inflatable costumes, particularly frogs, which have emerged as a sign of resistance. It was the third mass mobilization since Trump's return to the White House and came against the backdrop of a government shutdown that not only has closed federal programs and services, but is testing the core balance of power as an aggressive executive confronts Congress and the courts in ways that organizers warn are a slide toward authoritarianism. Authoritarianism. In comments Friday, Donald Trump protest organizers' characterization of him as a would-be monarch. They say they are referring to me as a king. I'm not a king, Trump said in a Fox News interview. Later Friday, a Trump social media account mocked the protest and generated a video of the president clothed like a monarch, wearing a crown and waving from a balcony. At a White House event on Wednesday, Trump to downplay the No Kings event. Very few people are going to be there. Well, by the way, but they have their day coming up and they want to have their day in the sun, he said. Trump is spending the weekend at his home in Florida. Move J.D. Vance and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth were attending a live capability demonstration at Camp Pendleton in California to commemorate the U.S. Marine Corps' 250th birthday. However, a plan to fire live artillery shells over a nearby highway drew objections from Governor Gavin Newsom, who said it forced the highway portion of a major interstate through the Southern California for safety reasons. The president is putting his ego over responsibility with art for public safety. The Democratic governor said in a statement, firing live rounds over a busy highway isn't just wrong, it's dangerous. Vance posted a comment on X alluding to a meeting between New York's Democratic mayor candidate Zohran Mamdani and Siraj Wajim, Imam of Atua, who appeared on a list of indicted co-conspirators in the trial of the 1993 bombing of World Trade Center in New York. I've been reliably informed that Democrats are opposed to any kind of political violence, so I look forward to them universally condemning Zohran Mamdani for campaigning with an unindicted co-conspirator in terrorist killed workers, Vance wrote. News claiming that organizers embedded the global intifada to destroy the state of Israel had moved to join the No Kings protest in New York under the organizational groupings UAW, Labor and NYC, Labor for Palestine. The right-leaning outlet also reported on Friday that foundations connected to George Soros were funding the No Kings protest via a $3 million grant to the organizer Indivisible to support the grantee's social welfare activities. The relative silence of Republicans leaders on Saturday came in contrast with efforts last week to preview the second No King's Day as a Hate America Day populated by Hamas sympathizers and a reason why Democrats were delaying to end the government shutdown, now on its 18th day. Republicans rallygoers, communists, and Marxists, and claimed that centrist Democrats, including the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, who marched in New York, were being held political hostage by the far left. I encourage you to watch, we call it the Hate America rally. That will happen Saturday, said the House Speaker Mike Johnson of Louisiana. Let's see who shows up for that, Johnson added, listing people who hate capitalism and Marxists in full display. Again, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram, Studio 11. Follow me on X, the Studio 2020. I like to say Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, by the way, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Let me know what you think.